let me know if I'm audible and visible.
Yeah, you are audible and visible both perfectly.
Okay, that's
So
great.
first, yeah,
All right.
first of
Good
all,
morning,
good morning.
Sonu.
Yeah, very good morning, ma'am. So how are you doing today? How is going on your day?
I'm doing good. What about you? Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I'm pretty well, enjoying my day.
Okay, that's good. Great to hear. It has just started yet.
Oh yeah. So
Mm.
what time is it in Australia?
It is nearly quarter to three. Okay,
Okay,
quarter to four. Quarter to four, sorry.
okay. Quarter to four, so it's in evening.
Yeah, nearly evening is late afternoon time
I
here.
mean, yeah, but ma'am, like when we can call like good evening before, like after 4 or after 6 p.m.
After five, we say good evening.
Okay, after 5.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So,
And
ma'am,
after 12 p.m., we say good afternoon.
yeah, yeah, I know about that, but like sometime some of the like people just they call good evening after 4, and some of the people like they call like good evening after 6. I mean around 6 o'clock.
I do understand confirmation is better and that you are doing you want to confirm. So that's a good thing. Yeah, some people they do this, but we need to make sure we follow the right rules and regulation. They might have no idea about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Sonu, so would you like to introduce yourself or you would like to hear my introduction?
Actually, like I know everything about you. I
Okay,
watched like some of your videos on YouTube. So
okay. You have
yeah,
idea
Hema
about
ma'am.
me? Yes,
Yes,
thank you.
I mean
Thank you so much.
you are a
Yes,
teacher in Australia and you completed your B.Ed from Australia, I think.
yes.
And yeah, so now it's my turn. As you know that my name is Sonu and I'm connecting with
Mhm.
you from Jaipur, Rajasthan.
Okay.
And if I talk
Mhm.
about my education, so I have completed my graduation and nowadays I'm preparing for some competitive examination. And along with my
Mhm.
preparation, I'm trying to brush up my English because I'm really eager to learn this language. So that's
Yes.
why I'm here over this application. And after a
Yeah.
long time, like finally we connected. Maybe it's been around 4 to 5 months. We are trying to connect.
Yes, yes, yeah. Yeah, because of the busy schedules, as you know, I'm in Australia and I am a teacher here. It's very hard to get time, and some people after for the session. So I thought, okay, I just see whoever I can give. So this morning,
Okay.
this is my fourth session today, you know.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. So first of all, like thank you from the bottom of heart to having me here.
It's my pleasure connecting with you.
Okay. So actually, Hema ma'am, like which subject do you teach exactly like for the students in Australia?
Here because I'm a primary teacher, so I teach all the subjects. But yes,
Okay.
I think you might have idea that I am an English trainer on one of the international platforms called Preply. But I'm not very much active there because 5 days I work, and if I give extra time to the students, it's very hard. And because people from other country, Asian country, and time is different as well. So during the
Yeah.
night time, they want to have a conversation, have a class with me. My first lesson, I got up at I think 1:30 a.m. and I was teaching
Oh,
one of the students
yeah.
because I was very curious and excited to teach. Teaching is my passion. So, but I thought, okay, I can't do this anymore because I have to go job next day and I have to manage so many other things.
Yeah.
So,
It's a quite you can say difficult to manage the both like professional life or personal life, and especially like in
yes,
the night time, it's
it's
actually depend on
yeah,
the schedule upon your
yes.
schedule.
Yeah, at night time is very hard because I have my family here. I have to cook for them, and after that, I need to make sure I finish rest of the work, and I edit
Oh,
videos as well when I get time. So it is really hard, and also I'm an English trainer over there, just not for money because my money is very less. So I think, okay, if I spend that much time for my job, I will get more money over there, because usually sometimes I tell them, oh, if they call me for work, if the other teacher is not there, they ask me, okay, can you just come and you can cover the teacher? Because of the students, I say, no, I don't want to go. And just for $3-4, I just refuse for $400 or something like that. It doesn't make sense, yeah?
yeah. Okay. So Hema ma'am, like when did you move to Australia from India?
16 years ago.
16.
16 years ago, yes.
Okay. It's a not like short time, long experience.
But you know what happened, because we are in Australia and we feel that time goes very quick in Australia actually, because of the busy schedule, you can say. And we go work, come back, do household work, and that's all we do it. But at our country, in India, what we do, we have immense time, because usually women's they don't work. Even they work at work, they chat as well. Here we
Yeah.
cannot chat. you know
Yeah. So like you went there only for your higher study for something, you had anything like just I wanna move outside to India for do something, or like because of your family, like any family member
because because
was
no, no, no
settled
family
there?
member, no family member settle here. My husband decided to come here, so I had to come with him. No
Okay.
option,
Oh,
I had no option.
oh
I
yeah.
wanted to stay. I wanted to stay in India, but my husband, he said no, he cannot cope over there. He says very hard for me. I said, okay, if you want to go there, I will come with
So
you.
yeah. So usually, when do you like come to India? Like per year, like two within 2 years once?
Usually I come India after 2-3 years, but I'm planning to come every year because of my mom. My mom is there, my mother-in-law also there. So I feel like they are there. I need to go and spend time with them because life has no security, no assurity how long we're going to
Yes.
live. So that's why I don't
Yes.
want to miss out the association
Yeah, we should keep in touch with like all the
with
relatives,
our
family
parents,
members. That
especially our
yes,
parents. Yeah.
especially yeah,
Yes,
that's great.
yes.
So how is your like experience, vibes about the Australia? Like you have been living there for 16 years.
16 years. Yeah, it is normal for me now. People ask me how you are going. You are taking advantage of luxurious life. Yes, I'm taking advantage of luxurious life. And also, I'm learning here, I'm working here. So that way, I'm gaining more knowledge. Yeah.
So
So
like
everything is
yeah,
happening
keep going.
okay.
Okay. So
Everything is
like
happening okay for me.
Hmm. So I mean, in Australia also like people are, you can say, workaholic, or like just they are killing their time like India. In India, mostly like the youth just they are enjoying their time on the social media, living their life in the comfortable situation.
Yeah, when they are at work, they make sure that they put their 100% time. They fully concentrate on their work because we cannot make excuse. Okay, we chit chat and we do other things. We avoid our work. We cannot do like here. We have to make sure we need to stand on our toes if we are working, because I think Australian people, they are very hard worker, and when they have off time, when they are not at work, they enjoy too much. Whatever they are earning, they are spending. So.
Oh,
They think life comes only one time, yeah. So we need to enjoy. We are working for what? We are working for our well-being, our entertainment. So we do enjoy. We do need to enjoy and relax our mind. So they do this. They spend money on themselves.
yeah. So like in USA or in another countries, some of the like in some countries, like people feel envy to Indians. So anything like such type of things are also there in Australia.
I haven't seen is happening here because they are all right with me. As long as you show them, yes, you are capable, yes, you have knowledge. That way, they cannot just become racist. And Australian people, they are very good. They treat everyone equally, regardless of their cultural background, language, and personality. So, yeah.
Yeah, good human being. I mean, they are following the, you can say, the rules or criteria which is settled for the good human being, helping nature or
Yes,
like treat
yes,
everyone equally.
yes. So, if you don't mind, let me ask some questions.
Yeah, sure, why not? It's my,
Because this channel is for English for English learners, so I do want to ask question which can help in my English learners to extend their English skills. So, would you like to give some answers? Are you
yeah,
ready?
yeah, sure,
Okay.
it's my pleasure.
Yeah. So, in your introduction, you mentioned that you are connecting with people because you want to brush up your English skills.
Yes,
Yeah. So, would you like to just say something about your English learning journey? How did you start and how do you find it now?
okay. So actually, like just 4 months back, I mean 4 months ago, I started this journey, and from the beginner level, I started speaking like the basic sentences, day-to-day life sentences, whatever we are doing. Like I'm going to take shower, I'm having my
Mm-hmm.
lunch, dinner, normal
Mm-hmm.
things. Don't sit
Mm-hmm.
here like I I guide my friends as well.
Mm-hmm.
So from that time, I started speaking like
Mm-hmm.
from first day. I mean, when I decided that yeah, I need to work upon my English, so from that day I started speaking in English. Whether I'm speaking wrong or right, it doesn't matter,
Mm-hmm.
but I have to speak. So then I started practicing over the over you can say one Jostock application, that is
Mm-hmm.
audio call. Like audio call facilities or functions are there, some of the functions, but I like use that application only for the speaking purpose. So I used to connect with the co-learners, I used to talk to
Mm-hmm.
them, and after
Mm-hmm.
practicing maybe more than 35,000 minutes, spending
Okay.
35,000 minutes over that application. And along with speaking, I was like listening to something. I used to listen something in English, and I was reading as well, like some of the books, like students, those are studying in the sixth standard, seventh standard. So just I
Mm-hmm.
took their English books and I started reading them. And whenever I come across with the new word, just while reading time, I underline that. And after
Mm-hmm.
like finish my study, like my whatever I'm reading. So after finish that, just I go on the Google, search on the like what's the meaning and the exact pronunciation and how we can use that. I'll start framing the sentence like with that word. Suppose that I come across with new word, so I like minimum 2 3 sentences I frame, and I use
Mm-hmm.
that vocab in that. And
Mm-hmm.
listening is the main part, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Listening, if
Mm-hmm.
we listen to the
Yes.
things like how we started speaking our mother tongue. Firstly we
Mm-hmm.
consume the content, like continue 3 to 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that we started speaking like in the broken English, and we like stammer at that time. Then our family members used to laugh at us. That's the
Mm-hmm.
like, firstly we need to
Mm-hmm.
know our like the level, on which level we are, and according to that some of the like students
Mm-hmm.
what they do. Firstly we need to
Mm-hmm.
learn the grammar, we will complete the grammar portion, after that we will start speaking. But if you
Mm-hmm.
really want to like, you want to get perfection over this language as like as soon as possible, so just start speaking from one day.
Mm-hmm.
And still I'm following the same things, watching the movies. I never ever watch even single video in Hindi, like in out of
Mm-hmm.
like 4 months when I started it. So anybody
Mm-hmm.
will open my like any social media application, so you will not get even single video. I mean, if someone will scroll the like YouTube
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
minimum 100 times, then you will
Mm-hmm.
not get even single video in Hindi. I listen to
Mm-hmm.
podcasts, so many things. Like whenever I
Mm-hmm.
get any time, so I never wastage even single minute. Suppose that I'm
Mm-hmm.
going outside traveling, I'm on the bus, so I
Mm-hmm.
started like watching the movies or podcast
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. And in
Mm-hmm.
my day-to-day life, like my friend also, they like scold me that why you are talking round the clock in English. What's the main reason? Because automatically like this language like start like fitting on my tongue, and I am habitual. I don't think anything while speaking time that I have to speak this sentence, I have to translate something. No, nothing like that. I'm comfortable, quite comfortable, but I need to improve more as much as I can. So every day like I'm following the all things which are required to get perfection over this language. That's all about me.
Thank you for sharing your beautiful insight and experience. I really appreciate that. And I like the method you have been using for learning English. As you said that people usually think, okay, once we get mastery over grammar rules, after that we will start speaking in English. But as you said, from day one, you need to make sure that you start speaking English. You need not to wait, okay, once I get all the rules and all the vocabulary I develop, then I will start speaking in English with other people. So that way you won't be able to learn because you need practice. Because your mouth
Yeah,
muscle need to open for English, your brain need to start working for English. If you are not
yes,
thinking in English, that way you won't be able to express yourself ideas well in English. And
yes,
as you just mentioned that you don't translate your
yeah,
in your mother tongue, you just say straight away. That is also very a good strategies, I would say, you have been using. Because usually people they translate sentences in their mother tongue and then they think, okay, now I'm able to speak well, and then I will speak this. It is a wrong method. That way you are giving your mind practice to just think in mother tongue, in your mother tongue.
mm,
But you need to change this habit. You need to give your mind habit to think in English. If you are
mm.
keep translating in your mother tongue, that way you won't be able to give your mind practice to think in English.
Okay.
Yes, so that
Yeah,
is a good thing you have been using. And also, as you said, that whenever you get time, you want to utilize that time to learn in English. Sometimes you like to listen to podcasts, sometimes you like to read books, and also you just make sure that if you are saying some sentences, you check on the Google if you are making sentence correctly or not.
yeah,
That is also very good. That way you can teach yourself. You don't need any teacher for it. And
yeah,
also that yes, for practicing you are doing this, so that is very good. I also like that strategy you just mentioned here, that you started speaking in English with normal sentences. Yes,
yeah,
because sometimes people think, okay, once we learn advanced vocabulary, then we'll start speaking in English. It's not like that. Even you know your daily use word, you can speak in English well. You need not to wait until you develop your advanced vocabulary, then you will speak, because advanced vocabulary you are not going to use in your daily life. If you are not
yeah,
using something in your daily life, there is more chance you will forget. If you are for learning something and if you are forgetting that things, so what is the benefit? And you are not
yes,
using that advanced vocabulary in your daily life. So once you are confident, okay, I'm able to speak English well, and gradually you need to move forward. Okay,
yeah,
but when you are in your initial days, you need to make sure whatever knowledge you have, you need to start, you need to implement those in your practice.
yeah. Actually, like if I talk about the grammar portions, so just I completed some say the you can say some topics in my 10th standard. After that, I didn't open even single chapter. I didn't read like even
Mm-hmm.
single chapter of grammar. But now I'm thinking to complete my all grammar portion because it's like maybe in
Mandatory.
upcoming time it would
Mm-hmm.
be like impactful in my like on my level of English. It will help me to speak
Yes.
better. And like if I think that if I'm watching something, so I note down that like my
Yeah.
daily schedule, what did I do.
Yeah. Yes.
So these type of things, like few days back, I watched
Mm-hmm.
one movie, Romeo and
Mm-hmm.
Juliet, English movie. So I explained that the whole movie, you can say the concept in English in my
English.
like
Okay.
notebook. So like I
Yes.
filled minimum
Yes.
17 pages for
Oh,
that.
that is really good. So you narrate that story and you wrote down. That's very good. That way, not even you are giving your mind think in English, and also you are writing. Your writing skill is also improving, because sometimes what happen, not sometimes, usually what happen when, because when people speak with each other, we have no time to think in English. Whatever coming in my mind, I'm just telling, and you also doing the same thing. But when we write, we have enough time to rectify our mistakes, because we commit lots of mistakes when it's come to write in English or when it comes to speak in English. But when we just
Yeah,
write it, we can take time, we can just think what we have learned, yeah, and then we
yeah,
can use those rules in our writing. So that is a good
yeah,
way, and because your brain is active even that time while you're writing, so your brain is learning. Yes.
yeah. Actually, we have to immerse ourselves. We have to create our own environment. Suppose that in initially days when I started it, so if there is any chair in my room, there is any bed, mattress, and pillow, anything, I never ever think in my mind that it's a takia or like it's a something else,
Mm-hmm.
kursi.
Mm-hmm.
Just I try to inculcate. I already inculcate that thing in my mind that whenever I will like
Mm-hmm.
come across with any new word, or I have to
Mm-hmm.
think in English mostly. So whenever I
Yes.
used to go to outside, so there are so many hoardings on the road, and if I like used to look
Mm-hmm.
at that hoarding, so there some new words are there, just I remove my like mobile from my pocket and start typing and searching that what's the meaning of that exactly.
Yes, you are doing really correctly, right things you are using. And I would just want to suggest to you here, don't just get overwhelmed with this language. Yes, you are learning, but don't spend too much time on it, because that way your mind will get confused. Yes,
Yeah,
and you need to just say, okay, half an hour, 30 minutes, or 1 hour, I will give maximum, and that's it. Because if you get too much after English, what will happen after certain period of time, your mind will say, okay, that is enough, you are not learning. And then you feel overwhelmed. Everyone is learning, I'm not learning. Don't give your mind so much pressure. Okay, enjoy
yeah.
your life. Okay, think in English, just take it. We need not to learn English, because English is not a subject. We need to acquire English. If I want
Yes.
to learn Punjabi, okay, if I want to learn Bengali, what I would do, I wouldn't go and learn grammar. I would just
Yeah.
listen to the conversation, listen to the native speaker, and I will imitate. Yes, that way I will
Yes. Yeah.
learn. So this is the best way. This is the way we need to use while we are learning English. Yes,
Now it's
grammar
my
is
hobby.
mandatory. No,
Yeah.
sorry. Grammar is mandatory. We need to definitely work on that part. But for speaking, if you are speaking, you need not to much worry. You need not to worry about grammar, because grammar is essential. You use it as long as you are using right sentences, right tenses. That would be good
Mhm.
enough. But don't pressurize yourself. Oh, you are making mistakes and this. Yes, you can fix it mistake, because we are human being. We are not perfect. We have four defects in ourselves. Our senses are not perfect, and also we bound to make mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Actually,
need
in
to.
up,
Yes,
yeah. Sorry for interrupt. Continue.
that's all right. All good.
Actually, in
Yes.
upcoming, like in next session, I'm like thinking to take admission in the masters, and I will go through the English like
Mm-hmm.
literature, MA in English
Mm-hmm.
literature. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why like I'm trying to do more and more as much as I can practice, because so many teachers are there around us in Rajasthan or in all over the India. Many of the teachers, they have been teaching English like for 10 years, 15 years, but still they are unable to speak in English because of the lack of practice. They are good at grammar, they are good at the vocab, sentence formation, they know each and every rule of grammar, but still they stuck if when it comes on the speaking, they stuck they hesitate and they blank at that
Yes.
time. So it's a lack of practice. That's why like
Yes.
I made it my habit, and I don't feel
Yes.
sleepy if I don't speak minimum 1 hour every single day. So I don't feel sleepy in night time.
I can see you're very enthusiastic. Yeah, that is a good. You are showing great learning dispositions here. You are very excited. You are want to explore this language more, and also you are very curious. That's why you are keep finding what is the meaning of this sentence, what is the meaning of this word, and also the things around you. You are speaking. You want to make sure you name those things in English. So that is a good thing. I really appreciate that. So with this note, I want to wrap up this session because time is
Yeah,
going over and this is my fourth conversation. I'm a bit tired,
yeah.
I'm a bit hungry. So I
Yeah,
might catch
thank
you
you.
later, yeah?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am, for like having me here, and I'm really delighted to meet you over the call. It's a great experience.
It's my pleasure and enjoy your rest of the day. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.